Hey YouTube, thanks for stopping by the channel and thanks for clicking play. As you guys know, my C6 Z06, my Centennial Edition, has been here at LMR for a couple of weeks now. It's done. I'm here to pick it up. I'm going to show you guys the shop today, okay? I have a separate video coming of the reveal, the first start. I haven't heard it yet or any of that stuff, the ride along, the meetup with Steven and all that. But I want to give you guys a shop tour today. I want you guys to kind of see what goes on here because I've been talking about them, how just they've been really stand-up guys for the most part, as far as, every dealing I've had with them and kind of all the things as far as, how they spec out your build and how they make sure that you get what you want out of it. Hopefully I'll get to meet my tuner Ryan today. Again, we'll kind of look at that from that standpoint. But, looking at this, guys, I want to take you guys to the shop, show you what LMR is all about because they've been great so far working with me. I wouldn't bring my car any other place now after dealing with these folks, but I want you guys to get a shop tour. I want you guys to see what they're all about here in Houston, okay? If you haven't already, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Help us keep growing this channel. Help us keep bringing you good content like this. All right, YouTube, man, I can't be more excited. I'm going to meet up with Junior, who's kind of the shop manager here. I've already been inside real quick, and we're going to go through a shop tour. I'm going to check everything out here. As you can see, this parking lot's really crowded, full of Corvettes. We're going to go over some of the stuff. But just really exciting thing, man. I've been waiting for this forever. This has been a dream of mine to have a fully built C6 Z06 and a Centennial to boot. So this is kind of like a dream come true for me. So today's going to be a really special day, and I'm glad you guys get to share this with me. All right, so this is kind of the shop area here outside, right? So we have, as you can see, they've got plenty of vehicles here. This is obviously my C6 Z06. I do have to wash it when I get home. I still have, as you guys can see, the numbers from the drag strip up on the top there. But this is I don't know if this is their E-Ray, but definitely a twin turbo car. It's got a drag pack on it. It looks pretty nasty, actually. I bet that's a mean ass car. And then we've got the Sebring Orange C7 Z06, which you guys know I love this, right? Like this is, man, I'd do black wheels on it, but other than that, like this car is absolutely insane. And then, I see some of the pretty good many of these cars has drag packs on them. I'm gonna have to ask them here on the sizing they're running on these wheels and stuff because this is freaking cool. And a drag pack really makes a huge difference on these vehicles. But yeah, look at the exhaust on this thing. Look at how it's just nasty, man. I think that's their twin turbo E-Ray if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna swing around here in a second and we're gonna get into the shop and see if Junior's ready. Like, they just kicked over this Z06 here, and man, does it sound absolutely amazing. I love it. Yeah, it looks like they're moving some vehicles around here before we can get into the shop. And like Junior said, they're playing Tetris here. They're stacking blocks every day to get the vehicles in and out of the shop. So, all right, so there are some Mustangs out here. I know they do some extra stuff with that as well. I really like the plate on this this Z06 that they just pushed out that they're working on. Don't be mad. Nice drag pack on it. I definitely have to do this as far as getting that goes. They do run the Toyos a lot around here. I've seen it in multiple of their videos. But this one is 427 emblem on there. I'm not quite sure the build on it, but again, I do like that. There's some Camaros, Z01 here. I know they do some, other GM type stuff, but lots and lots of stuff here. We're going to get into the shop, but just kind of showing you guys, the general layout here of the facility. All right, so here's the front of the building here. Late model racecraft, very unassuming. You wouldn't know. We're going to head in here. We're going to find Junior in a minute. We're going to go through this. So I just kind of come in here. All right, YouTube, you guys can see. Nice office, nice setup here. Okay, some of their things on the walls here that they have, from their previous projects. We'll go through here in a minute when Junior's around and we'll show you everything. But I wanted to kind of, see you guys to see the shop, see what these dudes are all about. I like seeing this here, C6 with my name on it. I can't wait to pick it up. So let me find Junior and we'll get into this, guys. All right, so guys, in here, first office, this is Justin. Justin, kind of tell me what you do here at the shop, man.
I'm sales. I've been with Steven for about 5 years now, but we've known each other for a long time. High school buddies, stuff like that. Raced together for a long time.
That's always how it
Pretty
starts.
much, if you call, I'm the one who answers.
Right, and guys, Justin was the guy who, when I started into building the package, speccing the package, just getting started before I talked to the tuner about my final goals and stuff, Justin's the guy that sets you up with what you need here. He'll be the one you talk to. He'll be the one that'll set you up, get your package started, and get you in the process of getting your build started here at LMR. So you guys have been awesome, Justin. I can't thank you enough, man. So can't wait to see this car today. It's going to be freaking awesome, man. So,
Awesome.
all right.
You've been here a while. We haven't even cranked it yet. So
Look, and I'm excited, dude. I can't wait. So, all right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so coming into the back here, this is evidently the media room here, although it looks kind of like a parts room to me, but
It's I work in the parts room. This little 8 square foot is my media office.
This is the media. So I've actually been going back and forth about, footage, and he's been sending me some things as we go, as far as some little snippets here and there. He's really, really helpful about me getting some content so I can show you guys part of this build process and how this works and how this comes together here. Everybody in this shop, from media to the front office to Justin to Junior, they've all been fantastic. And then even later today, we'll get to meet Steven. We'll do a little stuff with him. But this shop is absolutely awesome. And you kind of get a family vibe from the first time you talk to them. And they want to make sure not just hand you the keys to a car and, I hope you're happy with it. They really want to make sure that you're happy with the car when it comes out of here. So as far as your job here, like, you're the one doing all the videos for YouTube, you're doing all the social media stuff, you're the guy that puts everything, but it makes Steven look good. Has that?
Yeah, pretty much. Probably since about early 2012, maybe. I've been doing videos for Steven, aka Gearhead Flex.
Right.
And so I did that for a couple of years and moved on to another shop, came back. I've been back for about 3.5 years.
Well, I love your guys' YouTube videos about your builds. Like, the way you guys put them together and the way you do, and even just kind of building up to getting to a point where I'm ready to send the car down here. Just, I watched them all at least 5 times a piece, and there was something else like, yep, that's how I want to do this, that's how I want to do that. But they're done really well, and I love that. I don't know where that little front edge road is that you guys do, the pulls up and down. That's a great spot. I'm glad that you guys have that. They're hard to find, but there's some great footage, and you guys do a great job. But thanks for all your help with everything, man. I really appreciate it, buddy.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can help provide another YouTube guy some content.
And that's all it's about, is helping each other out, man. It really is. So, all right, thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, YouTube, so we're in the shop here. You guys have seen this on LMR's YouTube channel. See, this is actually their hub dyno here in the shop. They have the roller dyno, but their hub dyno. This is the magic machine that shows you the wonderful numbers that everybody pays for and wants. But just checking out the shop here, just talking with Junior here, looking at some of these builds. This C6 ZR1 here is a ported blower. It doesn't have the Kong blower or anything, but ported blower, E85, so it makes 900 and change to the tire. Again, I will have a Centennial ZR1 at some point, but right now I'm just focusing on what I have, guys. But this car itself is probably the build I would do, minus I would do the Kong. Shoot for right around that 1,000 horsepower wheel at this weight would be absolutely insane. Now, this car here, I've been told, is an absolute animal. This car makes 1,200, I think they said, to the tire at this weight. Can you guys imagine that? And it has the Kong. Obviously, this is a big cubic inch motor. I think he said it was a 427 build as well. So you've got the big motor, you got the Kong, you've got the fuel upgrades. Look at the fueling system. Look at the cooling. They do nice work here. This stuff is just jewelry, guys. But this car makes 1,200 to the tire at, give or take a 3,200 pound race weight. It is their Faraday package. Again, that's kind of what they do here. But looking at this from a standpoint of what you're going to get out of this car. Ooh, let's hear this one over here real quick as they move it. God, that sounds good, man. Chop, 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 chop. Who doesn't love some good chop? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my God, guys. This has got me so much more fired up for my car. Holy crap. Oh, my God, I love it. Wow. Wow. All right, back to the shop tour. All right, this C7 here, no nitrous, I love that, is, I think he said, like an 800 wheel horsepower car. They're working on this one. You guys know this is my color, right? Sebring orange. This was the one that was sitting outside when we first got here. The Z06. A V. He said this is kind of their standard shop package V. God, I love this color. This is like the rapid blue, basically, but this is the Blackwing V that they're doing. And they make some pretty good horsepower with these. You're from their kind of shop. So they're doing an Escalade V over here. Again on the side. So this is kind of the main. This is where they got 1, 2, 3, 4 lifts. The dinosaur. This is 5 lifts actually. The one in the corner there's a 4-post. But this is kind of where the magic happens. You know what I mean, guys? All right. So again, here in the shop, trying not to bother these guys. They're nice enough to let me kind of make my way through it and film and kind of bring you guys the shop to see what this place is all about. But this is where the magic happens, guys. These guys are legit pros. They were so good about speccing out for me what I wanted. They called me, hey, what do you want out of your car? Where do you want to be? What kind of drivability? What kind of power are you going to make? Ryan, who's my tuner, who I'm going to meet later today, was literally like, dude, I can make a buttload of power. He's like, if you don't care how it drives, but if you want it to drive, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it for you. And these are the parts I recommend. This is how we want to do this build. You guys saw the build video with the breakdown of the cost and the parts and everything I bought. So you guys know exactly what's in this car. Okay, we're going to see the results today, see how much power it made. There's a dyno sheet sitting on the office desk in there that I have not peeked at. I really wanted to, but I have not peeked at. So I want to see that. But we'll do that more with the reveal video of the car. But this is just a shop video today, and just want to kind of bring you guys to more of what this is all about. I'm going to tell you guys, do not sleep on one of these pickup trucks. Do not sleep on those trucks. Those single cab Coyotes, do not sleep on those guys. Again, looking back here, a red ZR1. This one they said it just got brought in. They haven't worked on it yet, but again, easy, make 800-900 horsepower ported blowers, nothing crazy on these. So I think this is stock right now. But again, gorgeous cars, man. Absolutely gorgeous cars. I will have one day. This is the Shelby we saw earlier. Absolutely outstanding, guys. Absolutely outstanding. So I'm going to see what they're going to do in here. But this car with the drag pack on it, like, God, I love these wheels. And they have the bead locks that say late model racecraft. I'm going to have to investigate this to see how much something like that would set me back because those look awesome. So I will check in with that. They have the Vostons up front. Now, of course, I have the E5 on mine, but that drag pack with the E5 up front would look pretty ridiculous if you ask me. All right, so they just pulled a C8 in, and it sounds pretty nasty. But guys, did you hear the grocery getter Escalade V? That is the car. That's the mommy mobile. Okay, you need that for your wife. You have to get that. Send her to the elementary school to pick up the kids with the valves open. It's catless. Oh my God, that was hilarious, dude. That thing sounds so nasty. I could just see somebody going to pick up their kids at school with that. I would do it all day long. I would do it. Like, oh my. That is absolutely amazing. Some of the stuff you'll see here at LMR. All right, so I was just talking with one of the guys in here about that V we just heard. That car has a can, exhaust, everything else, and it makes 850 to the tire. 850. Crazy. All day long, you just hear these badass cars starting up, pulling in, pulling out. This is evidently their 750 Reaper package. I was talking to the media guy about this. That their 750 Reaper package here and the guy's coming to pay. Oh no, they're shipping that out here today. They're going to get it cleaned up and ship it out. But I mean, this is what you get all day long. You have these insanely badass cars that they're working on, bringing in and out, This, this truck here again. I mean, like, don't sleep on these guys. If you ever get a truck that has a side exhaust that sounds like that pulling next to you, it's a single cab F-150. Stop. Think about what you're doing. That's a business decision you're about to make because you're about to get smoked. So be very, very careful when you pull up on these vehicles. So everybody here keeps telling me, everybody, how good this car sounds and that I'm going to love it when we fire it up. And it's just making the anticipation that much worse, waiting for Steven to get here, that everybody keeps saying, well, when you hear it, it sounds so good. I can't wait. Yeah, not really knowing what you're going to see here at LMR, but this, the color is amazing. It's like a mustard, and look at the interior here, but good Lord almighty. It's just freaking awesome, man. Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. So they have additional shop space across the way here.
For the new shop to get built. Sorry.
Oh, hey, look, man, this is awesome. You guys have been great. But yeah, I know Daryl. Yeah, buddy, I'm going to go look at your car. You sent me pictures of my car. I'm going to go look at your car over here. Oh, there we are. That's it right on. Look, there it is. So you sent me pictures. I'm going to send you pictures when I'm done here. So.
Fuel system.
Yeah, and he's got a big motor going in. Like his was from LME. Yeah. This thing's going to be an animal. Man, the color too, God.
Yeah.
That blue. Yeah. So I'm typically a blue guy, but the only other color.
Black.
Well, the only other color is that carbon flash metallic. I just when the sun hits it just right, it's just insane.
So we already got the long block in it. We dropped the long block in, just the accessories like the water pump and everything. And he's doing the fuel system now for the tank. You already put the tank back in it, Marco? No. So go take it out.
This particular car, it's a drop both tanks.
Yep. So, in-tank fuel pumps.
Nice.
With the hat on it right there.
Right.
He's going to finish wiring it all up. And then the fuel tank goes back in. It has a crossover, so there's a fuel tank on each side of Corvette. There's two fuel tanks.
Wow.
There's the regulator, filter, fuel rails, and then obviously the main feed line.
Nice.
Yeah, this motor, it should be pretty nasty.
Yeah, and because LME built this for him, if I remember correctly, and he brought it up here, but it's over 4. It's a stroker. It's a pretty big.
450
yeah, that's which is.
Yours is a 427, so yours isn't small either.
But still, like the more you add, I can't even more on that. More on top of what we just experienced is crazy.
Depending on the camshaft in this one, I forget what cam's in it, but it's gonna be pretty close to yours, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Dude,
it'll make more torque because of the intake.
All right, and you heard that. It'd be if it's anything like mine, dude. Man, you have no clue. You're gonna die when you get in. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever, man. But I have to send you your car because you sent me my car. I have to do it, man.
Isn't that cool?
You 4.3'd in this air in this car.
Yeah. What a 4.3 6130.
That's in this air.
Yep.
That's solid, bro.
It's gonna run, dude.
That's solid. Well, and then that's like I said, the one that I got to drive. Like I said, I was messing around. He was like, "Oh, stop and when you get somebody stop and do a dig." So I didn't quite get stopped. So the draggy didn't pick that up. But I was messing around. We were on back. We were going to get lunch, and it knocked off a 4.4 60 to 130, and I wasn't even trying. I'm like, these cars are insane, dude. Like,
I think it was like 4.8s, 4.9s when we first got it. I think.
Yeah, I knocked off stupid fast. Like for a stock car that has a warranty, and like I told you, like he went. I know you guys are going for the record, but 9303 from a stock car with a tire. That's it with a warranty. Yeah, no, this is convertible too.
Okay, because these are heavier. That's the only.
Yeah, he is a convertible too. Yeah, he's the habanero interior with the Hysteria purple.
I'm gonna have to pull the seat out. Make it a little
you have to. Look, I got a friend who went so far. He's got carbon fiber seats in his C8 Z06, everything. But all the bolts on the undercarriage, which you've seen plenty of these, all titanium now because he wanted to cut like 3 or 4 pounds. Like it got a little bit crazy, but it happened. Yeah.
It didn't feel smooth going to third, so I just you know, it needs a little bit. It drives.
Yeah, and this is the genius behind the tune. This is Ryan. This is the guy that who called me and was like, "What do you want out of this car?" He's like, because I can do whatever you want, but I want to know what you want. And this is the guy that put the package together, that spec'd out and tuned it. Yeah, and you have. Oh, dude,
That's a lot of games. I forgot the LMR shirt. I didn't have like one in my size. And have it in size.
You better not. I was saying you better not be out of shirts. Like I mean, I need one, but.
Because he works out.
But you killed it. Oh my god, dude, that's.
It drives good.
I've done a few of them.
Well, that's what you told me on the phone. And how much you said you did one that was 700? What was it? How much did you make? Yeah.
My car was like a 470.
Yeah, but.
That's what I said, it'd be more like a
470.
Yeah, 14 after one. On my Mustang dyno, which reads way low, it made 750 tires.
Yeah, nothing.
7,800 RPM.
Yeah, nothing. But no, you killed it, dude. I couldn't be more happy. That's absolute pleasure. And I've been telling Steven how awesome you guys were the whole process, man.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. No, you know, like you said, when I spoke on the phone, you had some goals, and I was like, well, it's not going to drive like silk down low.
Right,
and
but
I
it does.
explained it to you.
Exactly what you told me. Yep.
I put it in low RPM, I'm like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, exactly what you said though. Like no buck. Even he was at what were you 1100 in 6th gear, and it no buck, no surge. I mean, that was, and it chops just right.
I know that camshaft about a year and a half ago, and I used it in several.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's awesome.
You can tell it buried attack. It just keeps carrying the power.
Well, the crate. That's what I was. So he took it up to like 4,500, 5,000 that first hit where you went 2 to 3, and I was like, okay, we're about ready to shift.
Yeah,
then he just and the thing just wants more. It's like. Oh, that's good. Let's keep going. Keep giving it to me. Keep giving it to me. It just keeps going.
He goes, we're shipping them all. At the end of the red on the tag.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, when you run out of tack. That's what he said. When you run out of tack.
Stop. That's where you ship.
That's it. That's it. I love it, man. I love it.
My car, it would go and just sit there, and I would
and then you hit it. Yeah. All right, YouTube, man. That's it today, guys. We are here. Shop tour. You got to meet everybody, right? You got to meet Steven. I got to meet Steven. You got to meet Steven. You got to meet Junior. You got to meet Justin. You got to meet Jason. You got to meet all these folks, Ryan the tuner. It's just been a great experience, man. You guys will not go wrong if you send any of your products, any of your vehicles here to LMR in Houston. You know, they treated me like, with utmost respect the whole time. They wanted to make sure I was happy with the build and not just give me a product and hand me the keys and here you go. They wanted to make sure that I got exactly everything I wanted out of my car. And you'll see in the video when I do the delivery and the first startup and the drive and everything, I really did. I got everything out of my car that I could possibly want. Okay, you guys are going to have to wait for that video a little bit. I'm going to tease you a little bit. I had to wait. You guys have to wait. But it's just been a great experience. You can't go wrong. You know, pay once, cry once, get it over with, but just have the pros do it. Have the guys do it right. That comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. I mean, how can you go wrong? I am going to test that. But I'm going to be taking advantage of this and just having a great time with this car. It's everything I've ever wanted. With the shop, you cannot do better than LMR from start to finish, from the first call with Justin to get the order in, to talk with my tuner Ryan, to delivery, to Justin setting everything up, to meeting Steven, to do everything. It's been done top notch. These guys are pros. They focus on customer service. They want you to get what you want. So thanks for hanging with me today on the shop tour. I wanted you guys to see more what LMR was about. Okay, so you guys can kind of get not just the name, it's LMR, whatever else, to see that these guys really do care. They really do care about your car. Okay, they treat your car how they would treat their own car, and they want to make sure you're happy about it, okay? Thanks a lot for hanging, guys. Everything you do be legendary, because legends never die.